Is anybody out there? It's Nino Radio. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Christy, you there?
I am here.
What up, sis? It's good to hear your voice, sis. My sis.
Yours too.
Got a great show for y'all, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching us now and on the repeat. Remix. Shout out Liberty Dragon with that awesome intro. Sis, what up?
What up, Nino America? We got a lot to talk about.
Well, we just had Instagram on fire, didn't we?
We did.
It's Nino Radio. Oh, yeah. Okay.
The haters, big man.
Okay, that's enough, y'all. I like that song. Yeah, we just came off of Instagram Live, y'all. Let's see who's in the chat. Y'all, we got people up in here. Hey, shout out Kim Rangel. That's the sis, y'all. That's the people. Yeah, Kim, you know, we got a lot of, I would say, day oneers, or people that, you know, just support us. Round of applause for them. You know, day oneers that I've noticed that people that don't rock with us no more, like, they get offended by something. And shout out the day oneers that don't just get offended first. The Bible even says that in the later times that people will be easily offended. And people like Kim and our day oneers, y'all, they hear what we say and they do research and then they make a decision instead of just hearing something and getting mad about it. So I think that's important because, to be honest, I don't even really think if anything really offends me anymore. I mean, if someone, you know, disrespects Jesus Christ, maybe even my wife or something, that, you know, someone said that on the live earlier and I got kind of pissed. But really, I don't let opinions, even slander, offend me, sis. What do you think about that?
You know, and people take this internet stuff too serious. We let people know what we want them to know. Just people get so uptight over the internet, and all I do is laugh at them.
Amen. Good answer. And with that, y'all, we got a good show. We're going to get right to it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get over here. Thanks for watching again, y'all. We are live, lit, and that's it, y'all. We just had a storm pass through, Christy, and man, I was running through the whole hood. It was crazy, right? Me and my wife had a beautiful day, you know, awesome day with my beautiful wife. You know, I got it made in life. You know, I have everything a man could wish for. I took my wife shopping my last day off. We went out to Walmart. I took pictures. I have some funny pictures I took with, you know, my wife's into the Christmas now, sis. Everybody watching, y'all. I'm like, damn, babe, like, it's not even Halloween. But she, you know what I mean, though? She's one of those that she just has to, because she says, and it makes sense, she has to go buy it first, because if you don't buy it now, later on, you know, lawn decorations or whatever the things are hot for this, you know, Christmas season, it's going to be gone later. So she's pushing that already with the Christmas, and she gets whatever she wants. We went to Marshall's, we went to I think TJ Maxx, Walmart, and we had a great time. We come back to Midland from Odessa, and the storm's approaching. It's a brewing, sis. Big old dark clouds. You know, we can wear black shirts now because, you know, it's not that hot like the oppressive heat like it was in the summer. So we're going back home, and it starts to bubble up on us, and before you know it, sis, the whole front yard is just dirt and, you know, like a tornado. And my wife's, you know, oh no, she's grabbing the lawn ornaments and stuff that's gonna fly away and puts it in the house. And then she starts yelling at me because she's in the backyard. She's like, oh no, my fence part of it fell down. A lot of our fences fell down out here, sis. It fell down, and my lawn furniture that's on my slab of concrete flying everywhere. You know, parts of our lawn furniture is just everywhere, chairs. And she was like, I'm gonna go get it. I said, babe, sit back. But she didn't listen. She had to back me up. But I said, sit back. And I got my my coveralls on and my old shoes. And I went out there, just, you know, forget the rain. I went running down the street, grabbing all our pillows and all our chairs, because that stuff is expensive stuff, sis. And we have it covered with tarps, and even the tarps are expensive to cover your you know, your furniture sets. But I'm out there running and grabbing it and picking it up, and I'm just drenched, you know. And then there's my wife, you know, poor Stephanie out there with me, helping me. You know, she got my back at all time. I got a clip of a woman and a man. This is a crazy clip we're gonna play, y'all. The leftist gets taken out, crazy. But I just thought about it that I wouldn't be the man I am today without my wife, the wife that I have of over 20 years. We've been together since I was like 13, 14, you know, so I'm just grateful for her. But again, it was storming, and what ended up happening is I'm just drenched walking around getting hit with hail, and it starts coming down because everybody knows, y'all. Good thing is, after the rain comes the sun, y'all. Praise God.
Yep.
So
Yep.
it's kind of cool. I told my wife, "Come here," 'cause we're trying to put the fence up, and I got my nails, and I gave my wife a kiss. I'm like, it's like the Notebook or something. We're out in the rain, and we put the fence back up, with the nails, and you can hear the whole neighborhood with nails. And we've got all of our furniture. We put it all back. There I am with the water hose, hitting the slab, cleaning it up, and thankfully, we survived, sis. And that was only 20-minute storm. I can imagine what you went. I thought about you, sis, about how it went for you. Go ahead, sis, before we go to the news. I'm sorry for going on about this, but this was a crazy storm in West Texas. After everything calmed down, y'all, nothing but sirens and just police noises throughout the whole city, y'all. Go ahead, sis.
Yeah, just natural weather just is something, that you never know when it's going to hit. Like with that hurricane, it was just disastrous for us. But, you talk about Steph and like all of her decorations and stuff. I'm here in Indiana helping my niece because she's going through MS and having to take weekly injections right now. But, we were already talking about putting up a Christmas tree. Like, he was like, "Christy, it's not even Halloween." And I was like, "I know, but I want to." And so, yeah.
And that's what I said. I was like, they already got trees up. My wife saw that's a Halloween tree. Went into at home someplace, and it's wild, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, it's crazy. Just the decorations. But shout out the women that do that. That decorate. Hold on, real quick. My wife, she was so happy. I'm gonna say this last story. She used to collect Ray Dunn, but that got out of control. Shout out Christine, Miss Chicano Tube. We're gonna do a collab pretty soon, y'all. We'll talk about that. We won't talk about it. We had a little bit of scheduling issues, y'all, with that, but we'll be on the show pretty soon. It's just hard for me, sis, because I gotta do shows and I gotta wake up at 2, 3 in the morning the next day, so it's kind of tough. And then working with people in different time zones, it's tough, y'all, to be a content creator with the full-time job. But I digress. She was so happy. My wife's eyes lit up, and she was so happy, y'all. She found it was kind of expensive, but she found like some kind of a float, inflatable, or some kind of lawn ornament that has the countdown for Christmas. And
That's cool.
She said, "Yeah, I'm gonna be that house, that mom, that wife that has it." And we got a daycare across the street. She's like, "Yeah, I bet the little kids are gonna be happy every day. It's 20 days left, 19 days left. Like, we're gonna have a big old countdown." Cute. I don't know if it's inflatable, but she said that she'd been hoping she will find it. And people and women, they go shopping for like Ray Dunn and cups and mugs and decorations. It's like a community of them, y'all. I know y'all know if y'all do this, but y'all follow certain pages, certain trends, and that's how my wife is. She's a pumpkin spice girl, and she's all about the seasons and all that, y'all. And so these people search for this stuff, Christy. There's certain things that are hot items, and she's just so happy and lights up when she goes out and finds the little treasures that she's searching for. And she was so happy to see that little countdown for Christmas. But again, y'all, I'm in love with my wife, and praise God, I have her. And that's what I said in my live earlier, y'all. I would hope and pray that anybody that hears me, because we're talking about this situation we're going to play in a minute of this guy getting stabbed, how he messed up. But I would hope, call me racist, prejudice, whatever they said, because you know what? If you see somebody, a thug, walking down the street, if they're a thug, they're a thug. You need to be protected women. You need to be smart and safe. And if they call you racist or you're racially profiling, whatever, I'm going to tell you this. I would rather be safe than sorry. And hey, be careful anywhere you are. And if anybody hears me, I would hope women would hear me and be careful, and men too, that basically, y'all, put your family first. You know what? Mother, father, praise God for mine, my brothers, sisters, the ones that I talk to. But my main priority in life is what God gave me. It's my wife and my kids. And I will hope anybody out there that hears me would heed to what I'm saying, y'all. Take care of your husband or your wife. Put God first, then your spouse, and then your kids, y'all. And I'm telling you, when you do that, it's a blessing. It's an amazing situation when you do so. And I would even go far as saying this. I say it in my lives more rougher, but quit listening to your miserable, hateful family, outside family that wants you to be miserable like them. Don't put down your spouse in front of your mom, your sister, brothers, whatever, because one day you're going to forgive your spouse if you're fighting with them, and they're going to always have that in their head, what you told them when you're mad at them one time. I always say that. Yeah. Don't go. That's what my wife did with our marriage. She never went to her family and went and talked bad about me if we were fighting, and vice versa. Because when you do that, I don't know why I'm giving this advice. I just felt led to do it. But when you do that, it gives your family a negative image of your spouse. they have a certain feeling about them. There you are hugged up a day later and your family hates your spouse.
Yep.
Don't go
Absolutely.
gossip behind your spouse's back to your family. Go ahead, sis.
No, absolutely. I mean, just there's things that should be kept private anyway,
Amen.
and yeah, I don't think that running to your family is the way to go, especially like you said, whenever you've made up the next day and it was just a silly argument between you all, and the things that people spew when they're mad might not be the absolute truth anyway. So yeah, don't do that.
Okay. And with that, y'all, we're going to get to the show. We're going to react to the guy that was stabbed. Christian said there was another stabbing, y'all. This is crazy. A lefty got taken out. No V, right? But we'll start with this, y'all. Let's go to I think it's my Instagram. Check me out on Instagram, y'all. It's okay to be white. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, White Lives Matter. We are the leaders of this movement, and we support our fellow white Christians. Really, any Christian, if you're a Christian. This is just kind of, people don't know, sis. They get mad when I post this kind of stuff, but I don't want to say it's trolling, but it's like people get upset when I post this stuff. They're like, I was on a live yesterday. You really think you're white? You're darker than me? I'm like, man, I got purple lips. I got, whatever. I'm just playing with these people, y'all, and they get butt hurt. Go ahead, sis.
With this post that you have up, this picture, do you know how long it took me to see that though? Because
you couldn't see it, huh?
Yeah, because of the
Shout out
vision
Tito.
issue in my right eye. I had to lean it forward and then I could see it, and I showed it to Whitney across the room and she got it immediately. She was like, it's okay to be white. And now I can't unsee it. Like, now that's all I can see. Once I saw it, now that's all I can see. I can't see it. But I was like, I was just going along with, the farm life is the best life in the world. It is. That's how I was born and raised, with cows in my front yard. And yeah.
Sis, somebody said it's okay to be a cow, and I put in capital letters, no, white. Okay. No, but I salute the white man. I'm in West Texas. I'm with a bunch of white men, oil men, all colors, to be honest. But I just feel like the white man is the most hated man in America right now. The heterosexual, evangelical white man, in my opinion, is the most hated of them all. Say what you want. That's what I feel. And I have a lot of respect for white men that I do business with, that I've grown up with in the trailer park and whatnot. They're not weenies. They're not soft. They're not playing games. So I shout out to the white folk, and people get mad. You're racist. You know what? Everybody's racist then, right? They all throw that word around. I think white people are cool, and I'm cool with them. So salute the white man. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think it's because so many people have been desensitized to like the nuclear family. It's been forced in so many people's face. I'm an independent woman. I don't need no man. And that the nuclear family has just been so disregarded that's what kind of like mainstream folk believe now, that's what we don't stand for, that the nuclear family needs to be there, that we want to see the Leave It to Beaver family. And
amen.
And so that's just my thoughts on it, is that's the reason they get up so sad. Some of the haters, I've seen them come in, and one of them said, if my woman doesn't work, he was like, I don't work. He said, if my woman doesn't work, I'm not keeping her. And I'm like, what kind of man are you? I wouldn't put you with a 10-foot pole. And
no.
So yeah, that's just my thoughts on it.
Real quick, y'all. My wife ain't worked in over 10 years. And let's be honest, ladies, do you really want to wake up at 5, 6 in the morning to put on your makeup, take your kids to a daycare, and go work for another man? You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand women work sometimes, they have to in this day and age, but I'm like conservative to the bone. I don't like my wife going and working for another man, taking orders from another man. And some women will go make your boss a coffee. You will call him yes, sir, and you will, kiss his rear end, for lack of better words, and then come home and treat your husband like crap. That ain't right. Yep. I'm not trying to preach on here, y'all, but like I said, my wife's only going to take orders from her husband, and she's okay with that. It's not like I'm what's the word? I'm not like a woman hater or whatever. This is how we run our house. She don't want to go work for another man 8-10 hours a day and then come home and run the house. She runs the house. Amen. So I'm even going more into a tangent. I don't know why I'm talking about marriage right now. I was just, thinking about my wife. I think about her all the time. But I digress, y'all. Let's get to our next post here in a minute. Before I move on, though, Christy, people on YouTube don't know. We try to remain in good standing on YouTube. We don't have no violations. We're demonetized now, but we're going to get remonetized, God willing, on the 15th of October, because we had reused content. Basically, we shared on our shorts, the YouTube shorts, other content, like 3 videos. So I took them down. Hopefully we'll get remonetized. But on YouTube, y'all, we are more vanilla. What's the word here? Says we're more PG-13 over here. But if you follow us on Instagram,
we're G.
Christy, let these people know how it goes down on Instagram, on our lives, on the post. I got a post that went viral. People are Trump hating. Guys, a lot of y'all know already, but some people that don't follow me on Instagram, me and Christy, but when we are on Instagram, it's a whole nother world. It's not like YouTube. It's full throttle. Christy, talk about the hate, the death threats we get. Talk about that, sis.
And that's what I'm talking about. Like, people take this internet stuff so seriously that literally I had a group of men threatening to find me in Florida and come after me with weapons and things like that. And whatever, do what you do. Like, I'm not scared, but IG is just a whole nother thing. We support free speech. Like I said, there are times on YouTube that we have to remove comments because of keywords. So we found out that YouTube uses keywords. And not only do they use keywords, they send invisible moderators in to listen to live videos and things like that. Then they use electronic moderators to look for keywords and things like that. And then also there's just keywords that whenever you type them in, go into YouTube's algorithm or whatever it is to flag certain lives and certain videos. So we have to just be kind of cautious over here. But IG's a whole nother ball game.
We're on
free speech. Say what you want, do what you want. If we get banned, oh well, we got 14 accounts waiting in the back.
Yeah, but hey, let's be honest. All my OG accounts are still there. So
you're the only person I know.
We played it smart, y'all. I'm just saying, YouTube is something different. Every platform's different. Instagram is popping. So let's get on to the show, y'all. Thank y'all. Next one is going to be, let me just go through the Instagram because there's a picture of me. I'm just chilling on my window.
So somebody just said can threaten people. You can threaten people on Instagram. No. So they sent it to me through a message and I don't report comments. I just think that that's weak. I just don't report comments. And so they sent it to me. I said, do what you do and things like that. But you will get in trouble if you threaten somebody just in normal chat.
Oh, yeah. Guys, let me be honest. It's not like it's just free speech, like Christy said. We know how to speak on there. Sometimes we let it rip and whatever, and we erase the live or whatever. But if you put a post, you got to be careful with your wording. You got to be careful on Instagram too. They'll take you out. I'm just saying, for me, what I realized on Instagram, it's more loose. I guess because YouTube is a video that stays on there and they can analyze it later. On Instagram, I already know what I can and can't post. And if I go live, I think if you do a live and erase it or take it down, they can't get you later, right? So it's kind of more free on Instagram for the most part. It's different than YouTube and Facebook. Facebook and YouTube will get you. Instagram's a little bit more lenient. So, but be careful. YouTube will go back
for
months.
And look at your post and your videos, and if you have anything that goes against what they consider their community standards, they will remove.
Sis, you there? Christy. Sis, you there? Christy. Let's get her back on, y'all. She's in an area. They're storming sometimes and everything. Hey, thank you, Fed Up Clothing. You there?
Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah. Now it has a feedback.
I don't know why. Nothing's changed.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm going to mute myself for a minute.
Okay. I might even call you back. So next thing I'm saying, y'all, let's get over here. So check us out on Instagram, y'all. It gets real wild over there. And that's all I'm going to say about that. So here's this post, y'all. You at the airport, one at the border. Hold on. My bad. I forgot. Somebody was talking about this. Ron G. Shout out Ron G. That's a day oneer. Something about you tomorrow at 2:20, they're going to do a test. What I heard, right, and I'm not subscribing to this theory. There's a diabolical theory, but they're saying they're doing an emergency something test on all phones. I heard it was on iPhones or Apple products. Even my son wrote it on the calendar, y'all. You there, sis? Let me call you right back. My son wrote it on the calendar, but they're going to do an emergency test tomorrow, I believe. I might get Christy to fact check this, but from what I've heard, it's just an emergency test. People already have conspiracy theories about it. Who knows? Christy, have you heard about that?
Yeah, it is. It's at 2:20 tomorrow, Eastern time. So it'll be 1:20 your time, Nino, 10:20 Pacific Standard Time. But they're sending it through TVs also. So
Whoa.
I remember having these whenever I was a kid, that it would come across the TV and it go, this is a test of the National Emergency Broadcasting System. And of course, there's all kinds of conspiracy theories about it now. Of course, when I was a kid, we didn't have cell phones, but uh, saying that it's going to send all these nanoparticles
Oh, hope
and
not.
radioactive
I wouldn't doubt it.
things.
Hey, Christy, I wouldn't doubt it.
Me either at this point. I mean, I really wouldn't. I like all the conspiracy. As a matter of fact, I have a post of what you can do to rid the things from your body that a scientist sent out. But anybody that wants that, I can send it to them. But yeah, so there's all kinds of conspiracy theories about it. But it's just weird. Like whenever I was growing up, they never gave any warning of when they were going to do those tests. It just came through the TV. But they said even if you have your phone turned off, it doesn't stop it from transmitting. So I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, and the FEMA website has it also. I sent that to my sister today. FEMA website. If you go to their website or you just put in National
It's
Emergency
on there.
Broadcast, yep, it pulls up to FEMA immediately. Yep.
Wow. Okay. So let us know. Hey, Fed Up Clothing said, I'm new to YouTube Live. Hey, well, God bless you, Fed Up Clothing. Thanks for checking us out. You just kick back, comment. We'll read your comment, and hopefully you subscribe to the channel and check out my content. But yeah, we're on YouTube Live, and here we are. So let's go right here. This right here was just a little meme I was jacked from somebody, but it's basically showing this guy at the border. I didn't see this clip, Christy, but this guy's giving him the fist bump. Okay, I've seen the Border Patrol cutting the barbed wire. But let's be honest, y'all. I thought about this, right? What are they going to do with the illegals? Because everybody's mad saying that they're cutting the barbed wire. I mean, if they're in the water, I mean, of course, us savages would say, leave them there, go back. But I guess they got to get them and process them. I thought about this, not trying to do for them. But if they got to cut the wire to get them over, people are mad about that, which I'm understanding about that. But I know how the Border Patrol works, y'all. They're kind of lax about this stuff. Frank Lopez showed us videos of the Border Patrol not even holding their guns, and they help people. Like, they're kind of lax at the border. I would say for some parts that I've seen. But Christy, your thoughts about them helping them cutting the wire? I mean, that's, to be honest, that really is some traitor maneuver. That's some traitor-ish. But let's be honest, ladies and gentlemen, the border situation is out of control, and this thing is very serious. But for some reason, we just let this slide. It's horrible. This border situation is horrible, and I say build the wall tall, deport them all. Go ahead, Christy.
I say that I'll transport some gators down to that water. But yeah, but no, I mean, really seriously, what are you going to do? You see these people that are like in the water up to the thing. What are you going to do? Just let them stay there or tell them to turn around and swim back? Like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know the right thing to do. I just know I don't want them here. And, I think that the things that I have to go through, and this is such a long story and I'm not going to get into it, but, I have to have the, what's it called? Gunpowder residue test done every time I go through an airport on my luggage and my hands.
Why?
Because so long story short, my father is married to my stepmom, and she was married to a half Jordanian, half so my sisters are half Jordanian, half American.
Christy, I'm all, my jaw drops and I got to shut it. That's not a good look. My bad, sister. What the hell? Go ahead. Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm learning more about you.
I know. So my stepsisters, my stepsister was engaged to a man that ended up having terrorist ties and got caught in a cell phone smuggling ring.
Wow.
And because of her, I got put on the list, the official list, and I have never gone through security that I don't have to undergo the gunpowder testing and go through, like, not just the regular scanner, but I have a full body pat down every single time.
I'm dumbfounded. How is that legal? But then again, sis, you're flagged.
When I say a full body pat, if I want to go to a private room, because they have to, do a full pat down of me every single time.
Just you, none of your other family?
No, my sister too. We're all on it now. With my nieces and stuff. Yeah, my nieces and stuff have
Christy,
it.
This is a video in itself. We should do this on the side, but that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I can tell. Yeah, I could tell. He was part of a terrorist ring and owned all kinds of IHOPs and a BMW dealership and all of that, and got caught up in this cell phone smuggling ring that he was sending all kinds of cell phones back to our enemies. And yeah, it
Wow.
was a mess. Yeah, it was a mess.
Okay, Christy, but I don't want to delve into it too much. We got a show to go to do, but we need to
Yep.
talk about that later. That's a pretty good story, sis. Interesting.
Yeah. Yep.
I kind of feel bad
So
for you.
anyway,
I think that's wrong that you have to pay for that. But
I mean, I completely agree
it's the
because
TSA,
it's
sis.
really,
The TSA, they can kick you off the flight, red flag you where you can't fly. Like whenever the
yeah.
remember the mask stuff, y'all. I had somebody come over, Brother Edwin and his friend. To be honest, y'all, she's a Trumper and she was kind of foul mouthed. I'm gonna be honest here in my house, but I let her slide. But they came, they had to drive back to Arizona from DC. We were at a rally because they got kicked off the plane. And I always said it before, y'all. And because TSA, once they flag you, there's nothing you can do about it. It's over. You are flagged. You can't fly. So I would always say back then, if you got to fly, you already submitted to them, especially if you went one way with the mask. Like, if you have to,
Yep.
put the freaking mask on and fly back. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you got to get a service done, you know, you ain't got to be Mr. Nino America. I didn't wear the damn mask. I would, you know, what I would do is I'd wear a gator or try to drink a coffee. But at the same time, they're on you, y'all. But they got kicked off because they were making a ruckus on the plane or whatever. I was kind of like at the same time saying, you know what? You already flew. Just eat it and just listen and don't get
I mean,
kicked off because
you're getting on that flight required to wear a mask. And if you don't have a way to circumvent that, then don't make a scene on the plane.
well, don't start flying if you already started flying and you're kind of coming back and they kick you off because it caused a lot of problems for them. Their mom barely
Yeah.
was able to fly. But I'm just saying the TSA, y'all, they have power. And
Yep,
they
they
can
do.
flag you on your account when you fly, and they can search you, flag you. Like this though, at the airport, they got you. On the border, they got you. So let's move on, y'all. We'll continue because we got some better stuff. I'm not better stuff, but we got some other crazy. I should have did it on the first part to keep everybody's attention. We're gonna react to the video of the leftist activist being poked, no V, in New York. And we got some information about that. There's been another stabbing, but let's continue. We're just going to the Instagram real quick, y'all. This is lame duck, Chris Christie, y'all. This dude tweeted this. I kind of like the picture, but he called Donald Trump Donald Duck because Trump didn't go to the, you know, the, what do you call it, sis? The debate.
Yep.
I feel bad for Chris Christie, y'all. This is his smack talking. Like this is how much out of the loop
it backfired on him.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying this is this is how much he's not in touch with people. You can't get a better tweet. You can't get better people on your social media accounts to help you burn somebody with a badass post. Like y'all, we do memes and cut downs, and we're thugging it on the internet all day. And this is the best you can do is share a tweet and call Trump Donald Duck. Like, damn, you could have did something better than this. This is pathetic.
And my thing is that we seriously like have so many issues going on in America that this is what your campaign people are worried about is making like Donald Duck tweets and memes and stuff like that. Like, come on, really, really worry about what's going on and quit with this hateful stuff.
Sis, but let's be honest. There's a lot of things you can get Trump on, I would think, right? You would think they would know. And he tweets this. Anyway, let's continue. It's a pretty stupid tweet he made, but whatever. He's a lameoid. Let's continue, y'all, because I want to get to this reaction of this guy getting stabbed. Here's me working. Just a little quick.
People are giving me hell in the comments. They said first I voted for Obama and now I'm bringing it.
Chrissy letting it all be known. Okay, let's go, y'all.
Yeah.
Elon Musk, y'all, he tweeted this, and I posted this.
Yeah.
People were talking crap, but the corpse at Weekend at Bernie's looks better than Biden. Or more alive. So Elon Musk is getting in on it, y'all. Interesting to say the least. I posted that earlier. Let's continue. Trump promotes this book. Trump promotes children's book, I'm Unvaxxed, and that's okay at California event. People going wild on this one. Interesting choice of a book. Like my wife said, I bet the leftists and the people in Midland, they want to push perverted books. They would want this book banned, right? But I digress. What do you think about this?
Yep.
What do you think about this one, sis?
You know, the thing that drives me the most crazy is the people that say that he pushed for the V. And I completely disagree. I think that he gave people a choice. Because people did have a choice. You do have a choice if you take it or you don't take it. And like I said, nobody in history has ever gone through a pandemic before. None of us knew what to think. And I
Mm-hmm.
think he did the only thing that he could do with the people that he had designated in place that were giving him direction on which way to go. I think he did the right thing by giving people a choice. Some people wanted it, some people didn't, but he didn't mandate that anybody had to take it
Yeah, and
or not,
go ahead.
or not take it. That's all I was going to say, or
I,
not take it.
I just know this. I didn't take it. My family
Neither.
didn't take it. Trump was such a good V salesman that none of us took it. So there's that, y'all. I want to continue because we're running out of time here. Let's continue here. We got some fire posts, man. We went viral hardcore. This is funny. This guy right here pulled the fire alarm, and is he going to be held accountable? Like, this dude pulled the fire alarm for the voting situation. I don't really even know this guy, but the Democrats can do this. Go ahead.
Kindergartners know what that is.
Right?
He said
I wouldn't have the courage to pull the fire alarm, y'all. Like, I'm a ex street dude, Christian. I wouldn't want to do that.
Offense.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's a criminal offense, and he said that he accidentally pulled it. You strictly see right there that there's a big fire panel box, and it says "pull down if there's a fire." Come on, I mean, he knew what he was doing.
Yeah, so but he gets away with it. Let's continue, y'all, because I want to get back to this reaction video, y'all. I know everybody has precious time, and I should have probably did it at the very beginning. Okay, David Beckham slammed her daddy, daughter kiss. This was pretty interesting, sis. A lot of our people said they didn't have a problem with this, and a lot of people said that they did. Your thoughts? Go ahead.
Just the way that I was raised, is my parents were very loving to me. Like, I think the last time that I can remember my dad kissing me on the lips, I think I was walking into kindergarten the first day, and then it was hugs or a kiss on the cheek after that. Some people say that it's acceptable in their families. I don't know. I just think it's a weird look to me, but it's not to other people. I didn't have like a huge issue with it, but I just think it looks like whenever you're getting that old, it looks kind of weird.
Yeah, can you believe a lot of our people were actually okay with this, sis? That was kind of surprising.
Yeah, a lot more people were okay with it than weren't okay with it. I was shocked. I was really shocked.
But I guess this the times have changed. But some people are still holding on to that, y'all. Some people said they kissed their dad till they were like older.
Yeah, I mean, she's too old to be kissing on the. I don't know. I don't know. How old did they say she was? 11?
I don't even know. She looks kind of old right here, but I don't even know how old he is. I don't even know who is this guy.
David Beckham. David Beckham is he was a model. I think he did which was it polo underwear that he did, and he was a soccer player. He's just
that's wild. Got my camera off.
But he is from the UK, and they do believe differently over there.
Okay, this one's interesting. Now we're getting to the meat and potatoes, y'all, real quick. This is Trump in court. This right here, y'all. I mean, say what you want about Trump, y'all, but this man, I'm gonna be honest, y'all. No, HO. I don't want to say the word here, but Trump is he's very photogenic. This guy has a look on him. That's just. Come on, camera. We have to fix my dang battery.
He is pissed off.
Yeah, he's very angry. And we dropped this one, y'all. He's not playing. He's going to court. And I'm gonna be honest. I made a TikTok, and they're tearing me up on it. It did 30,000 views almost. But I'm basically saying, is Trump going to get arrested or get scot-free? I didn't know. This is not a criminal court. We'll talk about the 80% that got thrown out, the evidence, but this is not a criminal proceeding. My wife even said, she said, I thought he was like up for, prison, but I think that's in Georgia. But the thing is, it's all confusing. They got this, let me know in the comments, y'all, but they got different court cases across the United States. And I thought that he was going to be possibly locked up. Sis, did you know about that?
No, I did not.
Yeah, so this one right here is just basically a civil court or civil case, I guess. So,
and this isn't criminal. Yeah, this is probably just the money part of it.
They said Posh's husband. That's who David Beckham is. Wow, I didn't know that.
Yep.
Okay, let's continue, y'all, because we're losing our viewers, y'all. We need to get to the meat and potatoes, a video we're gonna break down of the guy getting stabbed. Florida law, death penalty for adults who are children under 12 takes effect starting today. That was, I think, Monday, I believe. Everybody was happy about this one. I saw a couple of lefties mad, but y'all, who else who would not be mad about this, or who would be mad about this? I guess the left, but we're happy about it. Chrissy said that she wished it was less than 18 or 18 and lower, or really anybody, right? But this is crazy, y'all. What do you think about this, Jessica? I know you don't like DeSantis. Continue.
I just, if it's for real, I mean, it's a start, but I have just seen him do this so much for being pretty for the camera and doing all of this stuff. I cannot stand this man. My sister wants to start a podcast just specifically bashing DeSantis on everything.
What? For real?
Yes. Yeah. From everything that's happening on the home insurances in Florida to the promises he's made.
Why don't she come on with me, sis, and we'll run one. We'll run a show.
No, exactly. Like and that's what I told her, and she asked me. She just brought this up to me last night.
Wow.
But from everything that the state of Florida is just a freaking mess right now, and to get like I'm having to do a lot of stuff with my medical, and to try to get any kind of straight answers, like is just. You wait on hold for like 8 hours to talk to somebody. And It is such a nightmare in Florida. Florida, he is not taking care of Florida. He is out worrying about his campaigning. People are losing their homes.
Wow,
people from the hurricane haven't been taken care of. And she wants to start a strict podcast and just like lay everything out on the line about this man.
Well, I'm here if y'all need anything. That's freaking crazy.
No, she wants to use. Yeah, she wants to use you. She wants to do a DeSantis bashing like podcast. And
they're pissed, y'all. The MAGA sisters are very mad.
Yeah, I mean, it goes from everything about his promises about Disney to all these things that, what he did to the Orange County freedom fighters. I mean, this goes way back. This isn't just like new stuff. It's stuff that he has just lied about repeatedly, and I cannot stand this man.
Okay.
He's an Israel lover, and we could talk more about all that later.
Speaking of another man, here's Michelle Obama snorkeling with Tom Hanks and more. They're in Italy, y'all. I shared this, and she looks hella goofy. I guess it's kind of wrong me sharing it, but she's a public figure. We don't like them. I don't really have empathy for these people. But she's out there living her best life in Italy with Tom Hanks, and I forgot Steven Spielberg. I forgot who, but they're all together, y'all. I posted this. Let's continue.
They were on, Steven Spielberg. They were on Steven Spielberg's yacht. It was Tom Hanks and his wife, and Obama and her, or Obama and him. I'm sorry, and
perverts.
I'll
be
him and
quiet.
his wife.
Okay, so let's continue. Hold on real quick. This is crazy. This one didn't get too much traction, this post, but it did all right, I guess. But Dianne Feinstein, they say, was balling. She had a lot of money. 60 million private jet, 21 million San Francisco mansion, 7.4 million Washington, D.C. home, $5 million Hawaii home, $70 million in cash in the bank.
They said she was worth $110 million from the time of her service. And you already know these special interest groups and all this money under the table stuff and all of that. But they said that she was in such bad health that she had to have a power of attorney, but was still making decisions for America.
What's up, Chula? God bless. They even said that the day that she died, that she voted. I don't know how true that was. She voted on some issue. Huh.
I don't know if that's true or not. I couldn't find anything. I couldn't find anything on it, but how do you? It just amazes me, these people that have a set salary coming into office and all of that, and then leave like worth $110 million. Come on.
Wow. Hey, man, I just want to say God bless the chat, y'all. Thank y'all. The ones that stayed on the video, shout out all our day ones, y'all. Roxanne, we got Queen Sheba in here. Rob's in here. I know Kim Rangel was in here earlier. Like, man, God bless all my people watching, y'all. Ron G. Man, I appreciate it, y'all. It's hard.
Yeah, everybody.
It's hard, y'all, making content, because sometimes you want to give up. And I'm going to tell you right now, you don't do this for the money and the fame. Because to be honest, we get, death threats, but, you just got to keep on, y'all. And sometimes you get discouraged, but, we got a good, good little group right here that backs us up. We back them up. And I just appreciate y'all for, being here with us and rocking with us from Instagram over here. And anybody else that's been rocking with me, thank you. If you watch the video, we appreciate it, y'all, because really YouTube is where it's at. This is really where we want to do numbers. But thank y'all for being with us. Anyways, I think this story right here, y'all, is very, very telling, very interesting. And again, the news nowadays, if it happens in a day later, it's old news. But we should probably do a video about this. This is a very interesting situation, just to put the spotlight on these politicians that get rich, for a public service office position, should I say.
DeSantis, the same way. Yep.
All of them. All of them. But let's continue, y'all.
I mean, and she was one of the biggest advocates for abortion.
Yeah, that's why.
Out there.
Yeah, and I saw Ian Fitness. Shout out Ian Fitness. I want to get him on the show, sis. The one that never shut down his gym. He got a bunch of fines in New Jersey area. Yep. I met him. He was like, man, all you weak conservatives that are saying rest in peace to this woman, like, shame on you. And I'm kind of the same way.
Exactly.
Like, you know what? I don't have no empathy for people that push murder of children. I'm going to leave it at that with keywords, but these are our ops, y'all. Same thing with this guy we're going to react to, the lefty that got stizabbed. These ain't my people. They probably have the most wickedest thoughts. They do not stand on my side. So I'm not going to sit here and mourn when they're taken out. The Bible says in Psalm 7:11 that God judges the righteous every day. God judges the righteous, I'm paraphrasing, and he is angry with the wicked every day. Okay? So sometimes people get taken out, they meet their maker, and justice is coming. That's all I got to say about that. These are not my people. I do not like this person. I don't have any empathy for her. She probably was responsible for millions of deaths of babies. So screw her. Let's continue. I want to continue because I want to get to our show. I know people are kind of leaving off. It's going kind of long, but Trump, Supreme Court rejects Trump's the attempts to take him off the 2024 ballots. That's good news. Thank God they did that. I guess it was probably illegal and unconstitutional for them to take him off the ballot to run for president. So we're happy about that. That was breaking this week as well, and we'll continue. Trump goes off. This really did numbers.
Judge that already made up his mind. It's ridiculous. He's a Democrat judge. He's an operative, and it's ridiculous. Other than that, things went very well.
We come back after lunch.
He's going to be here for months.
This guy, y'all, he's photogenic. He speaks like a man. I can respect a man that talks like Trump, y'all. This dude, when I saw this clip, I said, this dude is perfect for TikTok and all these short, this video got a lot of views. We got a bunch of haters. This went viral. How many views does it have, sis? I'm going to look real quick. This got a lot of.
I saw, I think it was like.
This is my video.
18,000, I think, or something. But I could not believe how many.
No, sis. 121,000.
Oh, maybe it was 18,000. I can't remember what I saw.
Maybe it was TikTok. Maybe. TikTok's like 60 or 70. I dropped this one yesterday. Yeah. This is 121,000 121,000 views, 2,700 comments, y'all, and 800 shares. This thing went viral. We got a bunch of Trump haters mad, but y'all, again, Trump is the GOAT at speaking in public. He is pissed off. We support him all the way. I'm a Trumper. I got my Trump hat. I got my MAGA shirt for sale. You can buy it if you want. I'm with Trump, y'all, all the way. Of course, the abortion issue, we're not with, Trump's stance, with the way he's maneuvering, but we can deal with the situation. But I'm a Trumper, y'all. I'm even walking around Walmart, and I'm like, man, I'm a Trumper. I was just in my head. I'm just walking around with my MAGA hat. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Trumper through and through. I love the guy, and I'm going to be honest. A lot of guys won't do this, but I'll say right now, I thank Trump for giving me, a platform, for giving me something to talk about. A lot of people forget about Trump, that they started their videos. No, I never wanted to be a content creator, Christy. You already know my beginnings. I went viral at a rally. Lexa got a hold of me, and it went from there. And I am grateful for Trump, because if it wasn't for Trump being the president, I wouldn't have been making videos. I would have never had this side career that maybe will get me out of a truck, right? So I am grateful for Trump, because due to Trump being Trump, I'm like a lot of people. They sold shirts, they made money, they made content, they made careers off of Trump. So I tip my hat to my MAGA hat to Trump, and I thank him for being him, because I ended up having some kind of career outside of the oil field. I have some kind of hope to get out of a truck and to do this hopefully full time. I thank Trump for that, and I want to tip my hat to him. Go ahead, sis.
Yep. No, absolutely. I mean, and the thing is that like these people that hate Trump so much, they use the same talking points over and over. Like, he's a con man. And I didn't respond to a bunch of the haters' comments on there because I didn't feel like getting banned. But the one said he's such a con man, and that's all he does for a living is con people. And I said, what did he con you out of? I said, I was making more money and doing better under Trump than I've ever done in my life. And of course, Cricket couldn't give me any example of what he was conned out of. And Yeah, but I'm for Trump. I do think if I have to call him out for his abortion stance, then I'll do that. But
And we could do
he's the
that.
best choice.
Sis,
Yep.
we
Yep.
can be respectful and we cannot, we are not going to agree with everybody 100%. But I'm going to tell you something, y'all. Well, go ahead, sis. I'm looking at these comments. Go ahead, my bad.
No, I'm just saying that, I'll call him out on that and everything, but I do think that he's the best choice
Hell yeah.
for this country. Yep.
We rocking with Trump. Man, what was I going to say? Y'all had a good point over here, y'all, and I forgot my train of thought. I hate when that happens. That's it then, I guess.
Yep. So many people just don't even want to. The one guy that I was talking to in the live, I can't remember what day it was, but I said that, it was Pocho is who it was, Pocho Loco. And
he's the homie. He's from Northern Cali,
and
he's rocking with me. We're gonna do some shows pretty soon, and he's not a Trumper. And that's Christy. What did he say about us on the video? I forgot about that. That dude's going viral. That's the homie. But I get along with the Northerners in Cali. But what did he say, sis? Go ahead.
So I went into his live video the other night, and he shouted me out for being in there, and then shouted you out and said that that he likes sitting down with people that don't have the same mindset. Iron sharpens iron, and that that we were all cool and stuff like that. And he asked me, if I was a Trumper, and I said absolutely. I said, but I wasn't a Trumper right off the bat. I said I really sat down and did my research, and Trump was the best man for the job. He was the best businessman for the job. He was somebody that I consider kind of like me, savage, that says what he wants. Sometimes is it the right thing to say at the right time? No, but you never guess where he's standing on things. And so Pocho just shouted us out for that and said, just because we have different mindset than him doesn't automatically mean that we're enemies. And it's pretty cool.
Hold on real quick. Guys, everybody watching right now, y'all, I just want to say something real quick. I thought about this today, right? Maybe my platform, sis, I don't know, whatever it turns into, I'll start thinking like maybe I should just be someone that has a platform that people that respect people can come together and somewhat be cordial. Like we ain't got to always be fighting against, I'm not trying to be a weenie, right? Because we should have our stance and fight against what we don't believe in. But at the same time, y'all, there's scumbags on both sides, the left and the right. You know what I mean? Like there's some things we won't bend on. Maybe we should somewhat try to speak to the other side if we get a chance. I'm not saying waste time, whatever, y'all. I'm just saying maybe it shouldn't be too much of the right left wing matrix. And I hate when people say that it's left wing same bird. I'm not even with that, y'all. I'm just saying we have our morals and our standards. We're not going to bend or fold, but at the same time, y'all, maybe there's some on the other side that ain't really too far extreme left that we could deal with, and we could,
you have. Yep,
yeah,
I think that you give that. Oh, I think that you give that open platform, and I think it's something that I agree with you that we should start pushing more. People that can sit down and have a civil dialogue and things like that are completely different than the people that come in and on IG that start the name calling and put us on a level 10 immediately.
Right.
But to sit down with somebody like Pocho that is like,
he's not a Trumper.
This is why I don't support him. Yeah, this is why I don't support him. This is why I do support him. Whatever. Those are decent dialogues that we can have with people, and you allow free speech.
Amen. I believe in it. Breaking news. Morgan University, y'all. Shout out Ron G. Got my back. There is alleged homecoming shooter. What is this? Let me look into that and I might report on it. It's like I thought it was recent, but it looks like and I'll figure it out. Morgan University. We'll figure it out. My bad, y'all. So let's continue, everybody. So yeah, the point is, we stand for what we stand on. That's all there is to it. Damn, sorry getting late. Sis, let's go. I got to get this video. So let's go here. My bad. I want to show the judge.
I really want us to get into that video.
Oh, my new iPhone 15 is coming one day, right? But I'll continue. Blueface. Yeah, we got to go. Yeah, we got to go. Oh, my bad. This is the judge, y'all. Trump's judge smiling in court. Trump's pissed off. Let's continue. Got to go. 80% loser. This is the Attorney General Letitia James lost 80% of her case due to her not knowing what the statute of limitations are or were. I made a video on TikTok, went viral. It's crazy, y'all. Basically, this lady, they're saying she should be fired and probably tried. 80% of the case was dropped out, y'all, or it got thrown out due to the statute of limitations. Go ahead, sis.
Yeah, she didn't even have. I mean, how are you going to have that title and you don't even know the own laws when she was questioned on them? So, I mean, didn't even have any idea. She looked like a complete fraud up there. She's somebody else that just has TDS, that anything that she can do to try to bring Trump down. I think it is completely unconstitutional and not impartial that he is being put in front of people that have already spoken out about him publicly, about their feelings for him. There is no way that he is having an impartial hearing on anything that he's doing. The judges spoke out about him. She has spoke out about him, and they don't like him. And I don't think that I don't think that that's fair. I don't think that you can ever say that they're impartial, that they aren't being biased.
We know they are. Hold on real quick. Breaking news, y'all. This is what Ron G sent me. Thank you. At least 4 people were shot on the campus of Morgan State University on Tuesday night in what police were describing as an active shooter event. The shooting was reported to have occurred. Check it out, Christy. It's, if you want to fact check it, Baltimore Police, Morgan State campus. Ladies and gentlemen, the shooting was reported to have occurred in the 1700 block of Argonne Drive, the address of a student dormitory, and adjacent to the Northeastern District Police Station right there. Baltimore Police spokesperson Vernon Davis confirmed that there are at least 4 victims. The conditions of the shooting victims were not immediately known. Police posted on to X at 10 p.m. that there was the scene of an active shooter situation. Again, y'all.
5 minutes ago.
Wow. We'll keep y'all posted, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not gonna lie. When I hear these things, I think I'm not gonna say the rest. We're asking everyone to shelter in place and avoid the area. In a message posted on Twitter, formerly known or X known as Twitter, Morgan State said an active investigation is currently underway related to a report of shots being fired on or near campus. Please stay clear of the area surrounding Thurgood Marshall Hall and the Murphy Fines Art Center and shelter in place. The FBI is sending special agents to the scene to assist Baltimore police. I don't know nothing about Baltimore. I don't know what kind of politics they have there, what kind of people are there. I know it's kind of hood and ghetto some places. Do you know about this, sis, or about the area? Guys, active shooter in Baltimore at Morgan State campus. Thank you, Ron G, for the breaking news. Go ahead, sis.
I know people that live there that I don't like.
Oh, yeah, one of our ops. Let's continue.
Yeah. I just think that it's crime-filled area anyway. Definitely don't want anybody to be shot in any kind of anything. Want to learn more information about it because I don't know. It's just kind of like.
Go ahead. Sorry. My bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't. You don't know what's real and what's not real anymore.
We'll be keeping up with that. Thank you, Ron G. That's the brother right there. It's been a day oneer. This is the whole thing. Y'all should have did the whole video starting with this, y'all, because it's pretty horrific. I got the clip. We're going to show it. We're going to break it down. I'm going to say why I don't respect this guy. Leftist activist stabbed to death by unhinged attacker near NYC bus stop while girlfriend watched in horror. This guy is pretty bad, I think. I didn't do too much research on him, Christy. I don't know if you have anything put up on this guy, but this guy is a lefty. Okay? I told you earlier what I think about people that think abortion is okay. Screw them, basically. This guy was stabbed to death in New York, y'all. I have the clip that I'm going to show. We're going to break it down. And I'm going to say this. Some are celebrating his death. Some are not. Some whatever. But I'm going to say this. I look at this as a man. I hope women would take heed to this and men as well, what I'm going to show you. And I'm going to break it down how I would have handled this. But I'm going to tell you something. Forget politics for a moment. This right here should show you how a man should not act. Again, if I'm with my wife, the most valuable possession, if I may say, for lack of better words, with the utmost respect, the most valuable person in my life, besides my kids, if I'm with her in the ghetto at 4 a.m. anywhere, really, to be honest, even in public at 5 o'clock rush hour traffic, wherever I'm at with my wife, she's my main priority for her safety. This guy was with his woman and did not take any precaution. He did not pay attention. And this guy was caught lacking. He got caught slipping, as we say, in the ghetto, in the hood. But I'm just saying, my wife is my most valuable person that I know. I will protect her with my whole life. And this guy did not do so. Anything you want to say, Chrissy, before I break down this whole video? This is crazy. Go ahead.
Well, I'll never, ever, even Feinstein, who stands for everything that I'm against. She was a J, she was for abortion. I mean, even when she died, I was like, I wasn't remorseful, but I wasn't like happy that she died. I'll never rejoice in somebody's death. But his parents were from a very, very rich area of New York. Definitely a huge leftist, believed in climate control, was a tree hugger. And was not aware of his surroundings, like you said, at all. And I'm like you, Nino. I know everything that's going on around me. I sit in the back of a restaurant with my back to nothing except a wall where I can see everything around me. And yeah, he was, yeah, it was just, he should have known better. And at 4 a.m. in the morning.
Basically, what they say said that he was messing up over here. He was at leaving a wedding, right? Is that what they said?
Oh, that part I'm not sure of.
Okay, I'm trying to get this real quick, y'all. Let me line this up. You know how the internet messes up when you need it the most. Go ahead.
And he really wasn't even stabbed. I mean, he got a straight like slice straight across his jugular, and I mean, you can even see through the blurred image like the pool of blood around him. I mean, that dude was trying to hurt him.
Okay, if I can play this, I don't know why this is not. I had it lined up. I think I actually even shared this too. I retweeted this. Let me get over here. Oh, this is what I want to talk about. I'm glad I'm here though. Speaking of people in Trump.
Yeah, they support him in the
Oh,
hood.
dang, hold on. Sexy Red, she's like a big rapper. Okay, the only reason I'm bringing it up, she was talking good about Trump. We'll watch that in a minute, y'all. That's kind of breaking news too. Let me get over here with this. If I can find this, I know I retweeted it. Man, this is horrible, y'all. I had it lined up and everything, y'all. You know how it goes. Forgive me, y'all. Let's go to my Twitter and man, there's a lot of breaking news. Where's it at? Go ahead, sis. While I'm finding this, go ahead. You got any more information on him?
I think that it's really sad that, like you said, and we'll get to that part of the video, that he was just so, nonchalant
Lax.
about, just so lax about his area, about his environment. The man got up and walked like right behind the man, and had he been looking up and seeing that, you could already see that the dude looked crazy, that he could have probably saved his own life, but he didn't.
Sis, they have a uncut one. Jack Probusak, whatever his name is, he has an uncut version with no blur. This one's blurred out for in purposes for YouTube. I'm glad it is. Hold on, we're gonna check it out right now. So look, I'm gonna go ahead and just play it, y'all, for you can see it yourselves. If you haven't seen this, here it is, blurred out. This is the guy right here. I can't even circle it with my thumb, my mouse, but he's with his girlfriend. Here's a guy, I believe a black male passing by. I'm going to play it. Then I'm going to break down what I seen, why I really don't respect this guy. But let's continue. Check it out. Oh, there's audio. What the hell was that? Chill.
I'm so sorry. Are you please go watch him. Go watch him. I'm so Ryan. No, Ryan. Okay,
so there it is, y'all. In the audio, I'm sorry for the audio. This is how it came out. But look, I'm going to tell you something real quick. This is where I'm going to break it down, Christy. I don't know if you watched it already, but look, y'all. Look. Come on, man. Freaking Twitter over here.
Well, number one, he walked away from his girl, too.
Yeah, let me hold on real quick. So this is what I'm saying, y'all. Forget politics. I'm not mourning this dude. Again, abortionist, whatever he is, whatever. But as a man, this guy made a lot of mistakes. And I'm going to break it down how I would have handled this, where I think he messed up at. And you can say what you want about me, but I thank God that I do have a street background, because it has helped me learn to maneuver and survive and not become a victim or become, prey. I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, we live in a wicked world. I ain't got to get all biblical here, but you know we live in a fallen world, and there's evil out there. And what I'm going to say is not going to be popular because people are going to say, oh, you're racist, you're racial profiling, whatever. I'm going to tell you something, y'all. If I'm somewhere and I see somebody, especially, I'm going to be honest, I'm a minority. I got to be careful with my words here. And I see them somewhere, I'm more, like alert to be like, hey, watch out with this dude. And say what you want. Say I'm racist. I don't give a flip. Where I come from makes my own people that look like me, they want to take me out. I digress. So this guy's sitting here on the bench. I did a live about this. I was pissed off. He's not paying attention. It's 4:00 in New York. I went to New York. It's freaking ghetto. I don't like it over there. God bless my New York Patriots. But I went to New York, and if I never go back, I ain't missing nothing in New York. This guy's at 4 a.m. He's a leftist activist, probably a BLM or George Floyd lover, whatever. He's with this woman, not paying attention. I already said right here, if it was me right here, I would have seen this guy walking down the street. You wouldn't even seen this character in the picture. You would have seen me watching and telling my wife, "Hey, here comes a hoodlum, racial profiling, whatever you want to call it. Say it, man. Here comes a black thug down the road." That's what I would have said to my wife. Get mad if you want, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. Be careful with my words here. This is being my opinion. So, first of all, he don't even see him. Head down in public at 4 a.m. in New York City, y'all. Come on. Okay, so let's continue here. I'm going to play it. I'm going to mute it because it's trash audio. He passes by. He's not looking. Look at how this guy's walking, y'all. I could tell a thug, a wannabe, hard dude, whatever, low life. Look at how he's walking, how he's strutting down the street, y'all. You could tell he has an aggressive nature. He's pissed off. Something's wrong with the dude. But of course, this guy don't know because he's not looking. Just strutting down. Look at him. And this guy is not even looking. Number one problem, he walks towards his demise. He walks towards the predator, the super predator. Shout out Hillary Clinton. He walks towards his demise, his downfall. He didn't even pay attention when the guy passed by. He's probably a BLMer, who knows, but he walks behind this guy to his demise. Let's continue. Go ahead.
I was going to say, and after he sees what he's doing to whoever's in that vehicle,
I'm
or whatever that is at the top of the screen, like, you even have time at that point to turn around and go the opposite direction.
I even said on my live, I said right now, y'all, at this point, if I would have seen this guy pass by me, I would have told my wife, hey, we're going to cross the street here. We're not going to go near this guy.
Yep.
I would not be following this guy. I already know from, street warfare, whatever you want to call it, you don't get around people that can basically get the jump on you. I went to Taco Bell today and I ate in the corner. I sit in the corner watching everybody. I'm not playing games. This guy right here is not even watching or paying attention. So let's continue, y'all. He goes right behind him. Doom, doo-doom, doo-doom. Come on, dude. Shame on you. And then Christy's right here. It has sound. He's right there. He kicks something. He's kicking something. He can hear it. I can hear it on the camera. This guy is still in Stupidville. This dude, this thug, is walking and vandalizing some property, and you still continue following him. Again, I would have been across the street. Like, oh, hell no, keep walking. Call the police, get the whatever ready. I'm a grown man from West Texas. I'm a hated man. And I'm going to tell you something. It'll be a cold day in hell they catch me slipping like this because I'm ready at all times. And I'll leave it at that. What's understood don't need to be explained. Shout out Rob and all my peacekeepers out there, y'all. We are peaceful, man. Amen. But you're not going to play with us. This guy follows his demise. Here he goes. Let's continue. The guy's, look, he's breaking the trash. He's doing something down the road. And here comes this doofus with his woman to where he's going to end up catching his last breath. Mm-hmm. He walks up. Hey, man, what's going on? What's going on here? The woman stops. She has more sense to stop, right? And here comes threatening this guy. And I said on my live earlier, and Rob agreed, a lot of people agreed. Some people, they got to just be taken out. You can't just deal with them or talk to them, y'all. This guy is not going to be talking to nobody. This guy's not here to talk it out. Here he goes. He's pushing him off. He has a knife, I believe, in his hand, and he gives him a throat cut right here, y'all. It's over.
He did. Yep.
Right here, pushing him off. At that moment, y'all, to be honest, hey, sometimes in life you got to run. Right there, if I was in this position, I would have told my wife, I would have told her right there, take off. She might not even listen to me, to be honest. I know how my wife is. I would have said, run. And to be honest, I would have ran behind her, to be honest. At this point, what can you do? Or if you got the cojones, wrestle him or something, punch him, suck him. I don't know. I'm just saying, sometimes you might have to run in life to survive. He don't even do that. This guy ain't ready to be outside at 4 o'clock in New York. Leftist, activist, BLM lover, abortion pusher, who knows? There he is, y'all. I hate to say getting a taste of his own medicine. He probably championed for thugs like this. Let's continue. He gets a throat cut. And somebody said he's bigger than this thug.
I would have jumped on top of his ass.
And the sorry part right here, everybody, he's laying in a pool of blood. Chris said you can see it. There's an uncut version. I'm not going to play it due to YouTube, but he's bleeding out, y'all. And there goes the criminal. There goes George Floyd number 2. Still wanting to stab him on the ground.
Yeah.
And that dude right there is a low-life scumbag coward. They might even rally for this guy. Who knows, right? But this black thug is a coward because I'm going to tell you something. Where I come from, you don't pick on the weak. I know Rob's in here. He can agree to that. I never would try to fight somebody that I know I could beat up in the street. My people look down on people like that. That's like being a bully. You want to fight somebody, that's a challenge. I'm not trying to be violent or be tough. I'm just saying that's just my train of thought. I don't pick on the weak. This dude is picking on a dude wearing a suit, a white dude wearing a suit at 4 a.m. in New York, not aggressive whatsoever. And this thug, criminal, animal is acting exactly like what he is. A wicked, evil monster. He yells at the guy on the ground, defenseless. It looks like he spits on the woman. Threatens her, walks off. And then here comes a woman. Is this his girlfriend talking about, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry? Which we don't want to hear that. Keep your thug away from us. And there it is, y'all. The video of this guy dying due to many mistakes he made. Let me know in the comments, y'all, what y'all think. Am I wrong? Am I right? What would you have done different? I'll read some comments. Christy, your takeaway from what I said and what you've seen and what we know. Go ahead.
I just think that it's all preventable. I mean, he didn't have any idea. Even if he was drunk, if he had been drinking at the wedding, whatever, he had no idea of his surroundings. He had a woman out with him at 4 o'clock that he wasn't helping to protect. He saw the dude getting aggressive with whatever it was he was kicking, a car, a trash can, whatever that was, and still continued to like walk that way. I mean, it just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense at all.
Hold on. We'll go to the comments real quick, y'all. Marcus, why are you and your girl sitting with your girl at 4 a.m.? Look, in a regular world, a normal world, even today, it should be normal to be able to sit at 4 in the morning. I mean, I know it's kind of crazy, but you would think in America, it shouldn't be dangerous, but it is. I was on the East Coast at 3 in the morning preaching with some brothers. Hey, if they took me out for preaching about Jesus, whatever. To me, it's a good way to go, but luckily it didn't get violent. But, you know, there's some places that you can't be out at these times. They were at a wedding, I believe. I don't know what they were going to do. Thank God there's a camera. We'll see what happens with this case. But again, yeah, what were they doing at 4 in the morning? Somebody said on the live earlier, I wouldn't even be out at that time. I agree. I don't even like to go out after 12 o'clock, you know, during the weekend or whatever. Y'all, it's nothing but trouble. So, Marcus, yeah, what are they doing at 4 in the morning? You would think in a free country, we could be able to do so without being attacked. Yvette says, East LA all day. Shout out. But you know what I'm saying? Like, that's probably someone that let's be honest, y'all. Some people that are kind of privy to the street and the way it is in our communities, we know how to maneuver sometimes. This guy got caught slipping. He got caught lacking. It's just the simple truth. Let's continue with the comments. Let's see. Who catches the bus at 4 a.m. in the NY, says Shoe Gal? I don't know. That's what I said about New York, y'all. I didn't like going over there because you really can't have a car. It's too tight. It's not really made for you to have a car in New York, y'all. I'm in West Texas. All we do is drive cars, big trucks, 18-wheelers. Oh, boy. So let's continue, y'all. John Doe, New York doesn't sleep. I agree with that.
Rock said it's just like the movie Ghost. It is.
What do you mean?
Remember when Patrick Swayze, he got stabbed and killed whenever they were out in that movie, The Ghost.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's see. And he chose to screw himself over. I'm not justifying what the criminal did, but honestly, if the black was giving him plenty of time to walk away from the scene, should have walked away. I agree. I can see that. Jesus.
You know what, though? I want to just bring a whole different thought process to this for just a minute, though.
Go ahead.
Living in New York, they probably, just like I was just thinking about Ty, that lived in LA, and how he would have to step over homeless people.
Martha Jenny said it. Jenny G said that she is afraid of homeless people. Y'all, I said, do not be giving them money or food. Stay away from homeless people. They are on drugs. They are freaking mean and violent. Go ahead, sis. Ty will talk about that.
I was just going to say, I wonder if you become desensitized to your surroundings because you see so much. You know what I mean? Like Ty saying that he had to step over homeless people, had to walk around human feces.
Ugh.
Remember that video of the homeless person jumping up and down on his car and like ripping his windshield wipers off and doing all that crazy stuff. I wonder if you become desensitized to it, and he just thought this is just another hoodlum, doing whatever.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know. Since the moment I would have seen this guy, I would have racially profiled him. I would have said, hell no, here comes a thug. Look how he's walking, street sense. I don't know, common sense. This guy lacked it. He even followed him. The guy's kicking the damn door.
I agree.
What the hell? Let's see here. Any more comments? Hey, what's up, big dog? They took him out on Instagram again. That's the homie right there. Nino America, my dad was in the military in mid. And someone said, too, I wouldn't be in a state that they don't let you rock heavy. You know what that means, y'all? Yeah, some people will say that, y'all. They don't even go into stores in Texas. The most toughest guys that I know that are, they carry, they say they will not even go into a store that says that they can't go in there because they're just not going to go anywhere without their pistola. That's just how it is. Let me get back here to this awesome comment. Shout out. Where's it at? My bad, y'all. Let me get over. Oh, Christina Lynn. She follows us on everything. Nino America. My dad was in the military in the mid 60s. I'm going to put this on here. He was so repulsed. They were walking along and a man said, "Yum, seafood." And then his friend in the military went into the city and thugs threw him off of railroad tracks, robbed him and left him for dead. Lucky he got help, never went back to the military. I've never been to an NYC. From these stories, my dad always told me to avoid it. I'm going to be honest, y'all. My son wants to go to New York. I think he already bought tickets. I'm like, man, why would you want to go, son? No offense to nobody, but I don't care. I'm not going to apologize. I do not like New York. And I would never want to go to New York again in my life.
I've been several times, and I don't ever care if I ever lay eyes on it again.
Marcus says, no shame in running when you're overmatched. I'm telling you. Let's see. What we got, y'all, before we go. Let's see here. Yeah, shout out my people in here, y'all. Yeah, Jesus says, bro, if the cops shot the guy dead, they'd be airing his face on mainstream news for months and be saying headlines of police brutality and black oppression. Sorry, bullshit stories. Man, come on. Hold on. Exactly. We're seeing what someone like this could do to somebody. But like Jesus says, if they were to take them out, they will be on a Black Lives Matter wall and shirt. They'd probably make a statue like they did of George Floyd for a thug like this. Let's be real, y'all. Let's be real. Wow.
No, they would. And the police would get in trouble saying he only had a knife. You could.
Yeah, you shot him. He only had a knife. What's he going to do with the knife? He cut his freaking throat.
Right. Yep, he did. He slit it.
I said earlier, y'all, I'm going to be honest. Let me know in the comments what you think, y'all, but I would rather get shot with a pistol than get cut with a blade. A blade, I have mine on me earlier on my belt. I got an awesome blade. I paid a couple $100 for it, and that thing is sharp. And it's a little one, but it's nice and sharp. You know what I'm saying? I keep things on me, whatever. Even what, I'm just be honest, be quiet here, but a knife to the flesh. Oh man, it's just, I think, horrible. Anyways, so let's continue, y'all. Man, there's a lot of good comments here. God bless everybody watching, y'all. Again, this guy got taken out, y'all. He's a lefty, and people are saying we don't have no remorse or no empathy. Like I said, he's an op. Okay, he's not on my side. I don't know how wicked or how degenerate this guy is, but I said earlier, screw the politics. The way this guy handled himself, shame on this dude. He has a woman with him that he should protect. I guess, thankfully, he got taken out instead of her. But this guy right here played the game the wrong way. And unfortunately, he met his demise. I wonder if he would have still wanted to back up BLM and be a lefty in a city like New York where you can't even roll heavy, right? And he ended up bleeding out on the sidewalk. Screw this dude, but let's be honest, what a sad situation in general. Forget politics. A man at 4 a.m. with his woman can't even walk down the street in New York, even though how crazy it sounds, without being mugged, attacked, and stabbed by a black criminal thug. What a world we live in.
Yep, it says that I don't know how much I only saw the part of the video you did. It says that the guy ended up, and it might have showed that on the video and I didn't see it, that he ended up tripping over the bench that him and his girlfriend were sitting on, and when he got to the ground that the guy savagely stabbed him multiple times in the chest.
Oh, because there's another clip, right? That Twitter account shared it without the blurring. So there's other video, right, footage?
Yeah, and it says then, so whenever it shows him approaching the girl, he spit in her face while still holding onto the knife, and then kicked the guy while he was dying on the ground.
Oh, he kicked him?
Yeah, while he was dying on the ground. Yeah.
Marty says, when did this happen? I think this barely happened. This was recent, right,
Yeah.
Christy?
Yeah, it was. It was. Hold on. It was.
Give me the date.
Well, it was published. It was published today, and it happened. I think it was over the weekend. Let me look. On 4 a.m. on Monday. So,
Hey, y'all. Wow. Hey, we had a lot of viewers tonight. I think over 162 likes.
awesome.
Wow. That's thank y'all, everybody. Wow. Thank y'all. That means a lot. Someone says one less vote for Biden. You sure about that? Remember that meme? You sure about that? I mean, he gets certain votes some way. I'll be quiet. But I digress.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dead people vote.
Larry says, NY is dope. I've been there. I like the city. I didn't like it. Christy, I think you said that even Vegas, you went to Vegas and you didn't like it the last time, right, sis?
The last time that I went, it was so just degenerate. So to go from like the walkway areas where we stay at the Aria or at the New York, but going from the Aria over to the Cosmopolitan, you have like an upper level walkway that just kind of leads you from one hotel to the next hotel, or you can go down to the strip level. Well, to go down to the strip level, they have either these great big escalators or they have elevators. And because there was such a huge group of us, and we actually had taken London, she wasn't even 2 at the time, had taken her with us just to get away as a family. We were going to get in the elevator, and the homeless people had completely taken over the elevator. There was feces smeared all over the elevator doors. They were using
I understand urine, but feces, go ahead.
There was a bucket that they were urinating in, and the one guy didn't have any legs, and literally his wheelchair, like the wheel was off of it, and he was like stuck in this elevator. I don't know, they had shut the whole elevator down, but nobody was coming to help, like make the homeless people like leave the elevator. It was disgusting.
Sorry, I'm not trying to laugh. I'm laughing at these comments, sis. For Biden, but go ahead. My bad, sis. But go ahead.
And then they legalized marijuana, and so walking down the strip, that's just what hits you in the face. And I have to be 100% honest. People that smoke weed, whatever, like, I just don't think you should do it in places that it hits other people in the face and stuff. It's like
cigarettes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But you'd be walking behind people and they exhale and this big puff of marijuana smoke in your face and all of that. They were doing like these competitions, the homeless people were, on who would give the most money. So this one man was sitting up on a walkway and had a bucket for women, a bucket for men, and said, who's going to give me the most money, men or women? And people thought that was so cute. Women were rushing up to put more money in the bucket that the men were. And I mean, maybe he found his niche or whatever, but it just was degenerate to me. And all of the Rainbow Zoo crew people there. We
could probably do a whole show about that, about the degenerate cities, but that's a whole other topic, y'all. Christy, Roxanne asked a good question. Was this man caught, this super predator?
I didn't.
Can you look it up?
I don't. I'm looking.
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. Hey, shout out all people, y'all.
No arrests have been made in the heinous crime by Tuesday afternoon, but a wanted poster circulated showing a close-up of the suspect wearing a black Champion sweatshirt.
Oh, hell, don't tell me he's gonna freaking get away.
They have not recovered the murder weapon. It says that he initially tossed it in a pile of trash before then coming back to retrieve it. A pair of glasses apparently worn by the victim and 2 books that appeared to have been carried by the man and his girlfriend were found at the site of the attack, but no arrest has been made.
I said earlier, Rob was agreeing with me, man. I'll bite your ankles. I'll poke your eyes out. You know, get the book. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna take me out that easy, Holmes. But then again, y'all, we're all, you know, we all are
made differently.
No, not just that, of course. But I'm saying we're gonna die one day.
Yep.
And this is this guy's day and time. Sad, but like I said, if anybody listens to me, please, women and men, especially women, protect yourselves. Don't let them lie to you and say you're a racially profile. Who cares? Survive for your kids and your husband and your family. Profile people. I mean, look at people and just, you know, judge them. I don't care what you got to say here. I'm to the point now, I said, I really don't like people nowadays. And I'm a Christian. It's bad to say that. But I even say this. I don't even like going nowhere nowadays, sis. I don't want to be bothered. I love being in my house, in my sanctuary. Thank God for my wife that makes my house a sanctuary. When I come home from work, I relax. I let my mullet down and I kick back with my feet up. My sanctuary. I don't want to go to New York. I don't want to go to any state. You know what my wife said? She's the same way. We don't want to go anywhere. But any place we want to go, it probably will be Florida. That's probably the only place we want to go. Orlando Studios, whatever you call it. I forgot what they're called, but that's the only place probably on our bucket list is Florida, maybe Colorado, the mountains. But I don't want to go nowhere. I don't want to go to New York. I don't want to go to California when the cholos tell me come to Cali, Holmes, and tell me in my face, no, thank you. I don't want to go to Cali and go fight you. I don't care. You know, stay over there. I don't want to go to a state or a city or a country that looks like little Mexico. I like where I'm at. With that, y'all, thanks for watching. Christy, we're going to wind it down. Final words, man. God bless everybody in the chat, y'all. We got 100 and something likes. Thank y'all. Christy, go ahead. Thank you, everybody. Go ahead.
Thank everybody for being here. Just, you know, we're going to continue to do these podcasts. We recognize all of our day oneers. We really, really do appreciate you all. And, you know, we're in this fight together. So let's just get it done. Juicy said, let the mullet down, Nino.
Hey, Marty says Texas is a mess too. I'm not going to lie. Austin is trash. Austin is trash. El Paso, the illegals. I go to bed at night, y'all, thinking making sure my doors are locked. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't really been like that in a while, y'all. But now I tell my wife, make sure the doors are locked and the alarm system's on, because who knows if, God forbid, an illegal is walking down in my hood and they break into my house. It's sad times, sis.
Yep, it is. And I have to tell you, the more that I'm reading about this man, although it sounds like he was a leftist, it doesn't sound like that any of his ideas were really radical.
Wow.
It said that he was more about sustainability and environmental awareness around New York, about people keeping the trash picked up off the street and stuff like that. It said that he once walked 500 miles across New York to raise awareness to prevent overdose and to get a hold of that the government needed to get a hold on the drugs that were being brought into the country and stuff like that. So, you know, the more I'm reading about him, he doesn't sound like he was like Antifa. Completely insane. Yeah. Well,
let's be honest, y'all. I don't think he deserved to be, you know, stabbed like that and just gutted, you know, in public with his girlfriend. That's, like I said, I take the politics out of it. You know, I'm not going to mourn for him because I don't like how he handled himself. Maybe he didn't know no better. You know, he's from wherever he's from. But, you know, I am saddened by the situation that you can even walk around at 4 a.m. in one of the biggest cities in the country, you know, without getting stabbed to death. I mean, and there was another stabbing, right, Christy? Something else happened too recently?
Yeah, that was in the United Kingdom. But the one thing is I just want to tell you this. So I looked up this stuff about Morgan State University in Baltimore.
Yeah.
There was also a shooting in October of last year that somebody was killed. So Morgan State University in Baltimore looks like they've got a lot of criminal activity that happens there.
Well, you heard it here first, y'all.
It says that, it says first that four people have been shot as of 34 minutes ago. And last year in October, there was a shooting also.
What's the predominant race out there, Christy?
African American.
With that, y'all, we thank y'all for watching. Protect yourselves and your families. I'll be honest, y'all. If you have to, man, stay home. It's
Yeah.
someone compared it to, I forgot what city, but I said it's like the I'm playing a video game. It's called, when I get a chance, it's called Night City, Cyberpunk 2077. It's like a world, like I believe it's like this. It's just a technological world with a lot of crime, and that's what America's come down to, y'all. It's a new age of a world where going outside, there's bright neon lights and marijuana smoke in the air, and some super predator aiming to take you out with a knife.
Yep.
And you can't even protect yourselves if you tried, due to the restrictions of the corrupt government. With that, y'all, we thank y'all for watching. I don't even want to leave the live, y'all. I feel like our people are in here. Thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. It means a lot, y'all, because I'm hoping one day we can really push this to the masses. Thank y'all again. Chrissy, thank you. God bless everybody. Please pay attention, be aware, keep your head up and on a swivel, like Jesse Lopez says. You're an American, you're a patriot, you got grit. Christy,
Act like it.
we're out.